In this series, we are trying to bring out the life experiences and the teachings of Venerable Waharaka Abhiratana Lankara Thero from Hela Bodhi Piyuma magazines. I hope these precious teachings could bring some light to our path towards Nibbana. The following is a summary taken from the Hela Bodhi Piyuma magazine, version 1, page 5. The topic is, why should a person attain Nibbana? Supreme Buddha found this Nibbana after seeking for eons and eons. Why should we have the effort to attain Nibbana? What is the benefit of it? A lay person may have various questions like this. The journey of samsara has many hindrances and shows us the qualities of anicca, unsatisfactoriness, dukkha, sorrow, and anatta, a senselessness. As we have lobha, greed, dvesha, anger, and moha, ignorance, create suffering for us. So we will need to find a way to eradicate the lobha, dvesha, and moha. The path is shown by Supreme Buddha to end this long samsara, getting tucked inside paticca or the dependent origination. The people are suffering without an end. The permanent path is preached by Supreme Buddha to those at least a few who has the faith to attain Nibbana to end this long suffering. If all of us are fully happy, then there is no reason to get away from dukkha. People, those who are with all comforts, but still they say they don't have any mental happiness. The happiness from materialized things could fail or do not last for long. Also, the people we love could pass away within a short time. It is like a creeper that winds around the tree, destroying the tree. When defilements have surrounded us, we get destroyed by these and create dukkha or suffering. As we know, there is dukkha, so that to end the dukkha, that we should have to attain Nibbana. Nibbana could be realized through Dhamma. As long as we don't realize Nibbana, we say this world is good, comfortable, and fruitful. We usually give up when things become troublesome, and we know when things become troublesome, it has no essence. We could get tangled in dukkha, not knowing how to get out of it, or not fully understanding the cause of dukkha. If we understand how the dukkha or the suffering creates, then we will be able to eradicate dukkha easily. So therefore, we should know how the dukkha arises. Otherwise, it's not easy to get away from the dukkha or the suffering. To attain dukkha nirodha or to end the suffering, we should understand and follow a path. The method or the path could only be known through wisdom. The Supreme Buddha preaches the eightfold path or the Aryashtangika Magga that could help us to eradicate this ongoing dukkha. To understand the root cause of the dukkha, we should see soka, sorrow, parideva, lamentation, dukkha, physical pain, domanassa, mental suffering, upayasa, despair, chara, deterioration, and marana, death. Also should see how this appears and creates suffering through wisdom. If these conditions are there, then we all have to face them. Can we see this as good and fruitful? A person is given a tasty cup of liquor with poison. Will he drink it? Even it smells good and tastes good, the result is the death. Knowing the condition, one will not taste it. Due to ignorance, we may not see the birth, sickness, death, sorrow, lamentations as suffering arise. We see these as pleasing and move around the world. When we get attached to these to enjoy the panchakama or to satisfy the sense organs, we will not think to abandon the world. Even Mara asked Supreme Buddha this question. When the world is pleasurable and brings happiness, why do we need to attain Nibbana? If the real condition of the world is not understood, this argument is present even today. Due to this attachment to defilement will make one to be born in purgatory's world. It is like taking poison liquor that makes one to vomit blood and end in death. As long as you say the world is loving, pleasurable, the journey of samsara gets prolonged and cannot say when it ends. Some go to search who they were in the last birth. If he was born as a deity or god, he is very happy. But this is looked at carefully through wisdom. We can able to see that these deities hold on to view that the world is beautiful and brings happiness, so they are due to be born in purgatory's world as birds, flying and singing beautifully. That is how they could suffer due to their pride. They think this world is valuable due to ignorance. Due to their own deeds, they suffer. They get born in animal worlds. They will have beautiful bodies, loving voices at births, similar to their previous lives as deities. It is not even possible to think when they will be able to end their lives in purgatory's world. If a person is addicted to liquor, even if he becomes a deity, but will get the former qualities, the sansaric journey could create dukkha and suffering like this. One Supreme Buddha asked Sangha whether if born as a deity in heavens, does this bring happiness or sorrow? These heavens also have anicca, unsatisfactoriness, anatta, no essence, and dukkha, suffering. So one should never wish to be born as a deity or a god, as if they did not attain Maggaphala. When they end their heavenly lives, they will be born as birds or animals due to seeking ashvada or happiness in their lives as deities. As in heavenly worlds, they only seek ashvada or happiness. As a result, karma could generate from these actions to be born in the animal worlds. So if the result could bring dukkha, there is no ascent by going to these heavens. Prince Temia enjoyed the kingship for 20 years, but due to the unwholesome things he did to enjoy, he had to suffer in the hell Osupat. After suffering in the hell for many years, he was born again as a prince, and he also gained the ability to see his past births. So he remembered how he suffered in hell Osupat for 80,000 years. Now once again in a royal family, what is this crime, he thought. So he remained with folded arms for 16 years to show that he is disabled, so he could run away from becoming the king. It was his determination as to get away from suffering, as he understood that there is no essence in this world. He realized happiness could end up with suffering. When we go to seek happiness, we have to face unsatisfactoriness or anicca, dukkha or suffering, and anatta or senselessness. We could realize that only way to find happiness is attaining Nibbana. Nibbana will not feel suffering or the happiness through Vedana Chaitasika. Vedana Chaitasika is the mental state that makes us feel sukha or happiness, dukkha or suffering, upekkha or the neutral feeling. When attaining Nibbana, where there is no such dukkha or suffering, we should follow this Aryashtanga marga or the Eightfold Path until we attain Nibbana. Sadhu, Theruvan Saranai.